Frankenberry,
Okay.
Chocula, and then an Ecto Cooler.
Sweet. Yeah.
So now we're doing more brunches too. So
Yeah,
you're doing that night. Just let me know and
Yeah, absolutely.
get you some comps.
Hi, I'm Becca Whitaker. Subscribe to Raze Chaos.
What's next?
And then it'll ask a few orders.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and oh goodness, oh yeah, we have got a weird one today. Gotta say it's a weird one because even though this is a single pop video, Raze has got an awful lot to mention, and he's not gonna go in too deep on this, but he is gonna talk for a second about, well, basically the pop he has is Cookie Monster, and this would be I believe the second Sesame Street pop that Raze has, the first one being the Count. Why wouldn't it be the Count? He loves to count things. This is the second one, and Raze wasn't really anticipating getting another Sesame Street pop, really. Like, he kind of got the first one by accident, and wasn't really, oh, I need another one. Not that he's against it. I mean, Sesame Street, everybody grew up with Sesame Street. But this Cookie Monster in particular, popped, just kind of popped through the psyche and reminded Raze of something. And so Raze had to go back and look at it and see how funny it was. And then the more he started looking at it, the more he realized how much he could actually talk about this thing. So, yes, the reason is because of the armchair and the robe. This is when Sesame Street did its parody of Monsterpiece Theater.
Good evening. Once again, it is time for another episode of Monsterpiece Theater. And here is your host, Alistair Cookie.
And he was your host. I don't know how long he was. I mean, I know that ran for a very long time. But yeah, Cookie Monster was the host.
Pip pip and good evening. Alistair Cookie here. Me delighted to welcome you to Monsterpiece Theater.
As I said, and as you can tell, he had a pipe in those early episodes. The pipe would usually be devoured at the end of said story. But yeah, at a certain point they decided, hey, we can't have this is kids show. We can't have our character with a pipe. So that disappeared, and that was just one of many of the things. Cookie Monster has actually been around since 1960. He's actually older than Monsterpiece Theater, which came out in 1971. But he's gone through some changes. I do believe it was the early to mid 2000s before they really kind of had him lay off the cookies, which before he was even named Cookie Monster, he was essentially a no-named monster that Jim Henson tried to use for a Frito-Lay commercial that never was actually used or aired, I don't believe.
With more potato flavor.
Monsterpiece!
Very early in his career. But eventually he morphed. I think he didn't even get his name Cookie Monster until the first season of Sesame Street. And not even the first episode. I think he was just kind of around. But he has since become very popular. Obviously, relatively controversial if they have to keep changing him because he eats vegetables. Used to be he would just eat the dang cookies and boom, it would be gone. Part of how he became that, according to Frank Oz, is because they were doing a bit with George Burns. Yeah, he's old. And they were basically doing it where this monster who was not named, where George Burns was a game show host and basically offered the winner either a trip to Hawaii or a single cookie. And the monster basically goes for the cookie, plate and all, and Cookie Monster was officially named at that point because the character was already there. They just hadn't given him a name yet. But we're going to go ahead and put this guy away so we can go ahead and dive more into this.
Home of classy drama.
So there were about 23 episodes of Monsterpiece Theater. And they continued to bring Cookie Monster back as Alistair Cookie, which that was a play on the long-running host of Masterpiece Theater, who was Alistair Cook. And even though he had gone ahead and retired from Masterpiece Theater in the early 90s, PBS assured, Sesame Street assured viewers that Alistair Cookie was going to continue on as the host.
And so end our drama.
And these would be parodies of like movies and classic movies and such. And just using the monster. They were shorts. Like I said, there was 23 episodes of it. So essentially it's like a season into itself, except that the segments weren't terribly long.
Today, we're going to see the thrilling and stirring story of two friends who race down a beach.
The shorts would be like little spoofs, like upstairs, downstairs.
Tonight, me happy to bring you episode number 793 of Upstairs, Downstairs.
Which would have Grover going up the stairs and down the stairs and back and forth and everything, and he'd be exhausted by the end because it would just simply switch back. They just basically alter the title, make it a little different.
And now, Gone with the Wind. And so, an all-time favorite film, Gone with the Wind.
It was usually funny. Sometimes he would, Alistair Cookie would simply talk to to the audience. Wow, that was difficult. And sometimes he would interact with the people, or sometimes he would interact with the people in the show.
Good evening. Alistair Cookie here. Welcome to Monsterpiece Theater. Tonight, exciting tale of adventure from mysterious land of Arabian Nights. Ali Baba and 40 Thieves, starring Ricardo Montalban as Ali Baba. That Ali Baba. Okay, our story begins.
Hold it!
What?
Sorry about me.
Well, who are you?
Okay, I didn't realize that was going to keep happening.
One of the thieves. There's 40 of us, and we want to be introduced too.
Ridiculoso. I am the only one who should be introduced. I am playing Alibaba, and that is the title role.
Oh, yeah? Well, this play's called Alibaba and the 40 Thieves.
Yeah, our names are in the title too. Yes.
Your numbers, not your names. Yes. Now, just get back to your places so we can start my story.
And,
It's not your story, it's our story. Yeah. And it does not get started till we get introduced. Yes,
Well, I'm old enough.
Hold on. Okay, now, we got show to do here, fellas, all right?
okay, yeah, we are good. Yeah, we're fine.
Here we go. Alibaba and 40 Thieves, starring Ricardo Monsterpiece as Alibaba, and introducing
For the first time anywhere.
the 40 Thieves. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you for your patience. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Weird. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. No can stand attention. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, coming to the end, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, take me home, Professor. 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40.
Wonderful, wonderful. There, they've all been introduced. They all feel very special.
Oh my God! How long is this gonna go?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, can we begin?
No.
No?
No.
But, why not?
Introductions take so long, we out of time.
But we don't
And
know.
so,
It's all your
this
fault.
Alistair Cookie inviting you to tune in next time when Monsterpiece Theater presents Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. We think we can get that one in.
Okay, finally.
So, there you got it.
Great job. Oh, God. Let's go ahead and take this guy out and let's have a look at him. Well, there's not much to him. They actually gave him slippers, which obviously you wouldn't see in little segments because, I mean, you don't see him from from top down. But yeah, it's basically Cookie Monster sitting in a freaking armchair, and the detail in it, you can see the fiber in the robe. Looks quite comfortable, to be honest. The only thing I don't like about these things is that he was known for his googly eyes. And while they have made them slightly googly, it would have been so much funner if you could actually pick it up, shake it, and his eyes would actually be googly. Yeah, that's definitely a plus on this one. Yeah, just checking out the yeah, like I said, it's mostly the chair. It's mostly him sitting there, quite comfortably. I gotta say, it's a lot of fun, and it was one of those things that always stuck. Just the fact that they even labeled it on the box was just Cookie Monster, but like when I saw it, I thought Monsterpiece Theater. Like that right there told me, yeah, this is one Raze needs to get, because obviously that stuck out in his head, and that was something that, you know, Raze hadn't even thought about in a long time. But like this brought it all back, or brought most of it back, enough for him to go and revisit several episodes after buying this thing, because it was like, oh God, remind me why I enjoyed this, and please don't make me regret having bought this, because yeah, if Raze had looked back into that and not found it as interesting, he would not have gotten it. He would have been upset that he had gotten it, and this would be a much different video. But I want to hear from you. Do you remember Monsterpiece Theater? Was that something that you remember seeing as a kid, or you know, because I know they've replayed them, and I know like they did 23 episodes over the entire time. I don't remember when the last one they made was, but I don't think it. I mean, they did it often enough to actually change the intro at times. But so it's just, yeah, they changed the intro to update with the current one. I know Masterpiece Theater hasn't put something out since the early 2000s. I want to say like about 2010 was the last production that they made, and at that point they'd actually even dropped all the extra. I mean, it used to be Masterpiece Theater, Masterpiece Contemporary. You know, they kind of changed the name of it, but it was essentially the same thing. I think towards the end they just ended up with just Masterpiece, and I don't know what they've done, and I don't know what's going on with them in the future, but hopefully this continues. Sesame Street has been moved to YouTube, and I can only imagine the AdSense they're going to get off of that. If they're smart, they can actually work that angle quite well, without a doubt. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Let me know if there was a specific Monsterpiece Theater that you remember. Let me know if it was something that you enjoyed, if this was a fond memory to bring up or not. Because Raze is going to go ahead and get out of here now. I hope you have a great day. I hope this was a little bit as nostalgic for you as it was for me. But never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're going to be defined. If I had thought about it, I would have gotten a pipe to eat.